I just thought I would give a couple of tips to handle rejection efficiently. So a couple of ways you can handle rejection by a girl or by a job, or by your own by your own spouse, who says your idea is bad. So in any rejection situation, here's what a couple of tips you can really get out of them. One, this is really important: get specific feedback of what went wrong, or what is the requirement of that job, or what is the requirement of that girl, for example. Let's get to the actionables. Let's get to how you can handle them later, but so this is the key. You need to get specific feedback of what is the thing that you can improve and what was falling short. And the second point is related to the first: is if you don't get the specific feedback, you would probably take it personally. You would think that you're not good enough for this job, you're not good enough for any girl, you're not good enough for any task that you think you planned. So the second important tip is, don't take it personally. Treat yourself like a machine which is just assigned to do a lot of tasks. Like it's assigned to date girls, it's assigned to get job profiles, it's assigned to plan for your living, plan for your financials, plan for parties, or so many activities that this machine called you does. So this machine sometimes falls short of the requirements set by another machine, or which is again a human. So this machine might fall short of requirements. So in this situation, if you just look at coming out of you yourself and looking at yourself like a machine and treating, this is what is my shortcoming, the shortcoming of my machine, and these are the shortcomings which I learned from the feedback that I took using tip 1, and use this specific feedback. And when I said specific, I said I'll get to the actionables. So here's how I can get specific feedback. Yeah. So how do I get specific feedback from a job? Okay. Contact the HR who sent you a mail mentioning how why which says you're not your candidature has to is not relevant enough. So ask her or him what is the feedback specifically from all the departments representative who evaluated you, by getting sharp notes which she or he gets from the department. Please try to understand the process, how a job interview goes. So they give specific notes from each department's representative which evaluated you. So get those specific notes and write them down, and then understand what can you do, what can you plan to account for this requirement. Firstly, check if that requirement is really required. For example, I'm a data scientist. If I am short of, for example, SQL is what I was not good in, so this is what I need to improve. I would probably plan a course in SQL. Yeah, this is what I can do to handle rejection. And then when I write that down, plan a course in SQL, I would not feel the embarrassed feeling of rejection. It slowly disappears. So this is how I handle rejection for jobs. Okay, like if we come to dating part, like if you're rejected by a girl or by a guy, so how do you handle that? So then from my personal experience, I think you need to be really frame your sentence well before you ask the girl. Of course, if you have the chance to ask her or him again, so you need to frame your sentence well. So this is what how I have framed my sentence when I got rejected by a girl. So I sorry, I'm asking you a question which might make you feel uncomfortable, but I thought this is the sentence which this is a something which would really help me as a person. Can you please tell me what is the scope? Or why do you think I'm not good enough for you? Is it because you don't you have you did you find something which you don't like in me? And I think this is a good enough question. So immediately when I asked this question, what I understood is that there are a few girls who don't, it's not because they don't like me, it's just that they're not connected enough to me because my interests are not matching with them, which means that it's not, it doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It just means that the person you met, whether it's a girl or a guy, it's just that they're not the most relevant person for you to talk to or to be with. So that's when you need to understand, okay, this is not my shortcoming. This is just the lack of relevance. Just understand the difference. It's not you don't find that person relevant enough. So that's why you probably got rejected. So this is when that's the reason it's important to ask specific feedback. B, don't take it personally. Thank you for listening, guys.